Good morning, students. Till now we have completed the integers chapter. So today we are going to start chapter 2 of math, fractions and decimals. So let's see. Already you have studied about fractions and decimals in class 6. So you have little bit idea about what is fraction and what are decimals. So first we'll see what are fractions and then we'll go to decimals. So let's see what it is given. Fractions. So fractions are what? Fractions tell us about a part of a whole. Okay. So if a whole thing is present, its part is known as fraction. Like here, look at here. It is given a circle is given. It has 4 parts. Out of 4 parts, 3 parts are marked. So these 3 parts are known as 3 by 4. So here 3 is what? 3 is numerator and 4 is denominator. So in fraction, the upper number is known as numerator and lower number is known as denominator. Let's see. In 3 by 4, 3 is numerator, which tells the number of parts we have. So we have how many number of parts? From this, there are 4 parts, but how many number of parts we have? 1, 2, 3. 3 number of parts. So 3 is numerator, which tells about number of parts we have, and 4 is denominator, which tells about total parts in a whole. In a whole, how many parts are there? Total parts 4, but we have only 3. So 3 is numerator and 4 is denominator. So general form of fraction is fraction equal to numerator by denominator. Numerator is above and denominator is below, where denominator is always not equal to 0. If denominator is equal to 0, what will happen? It will become the invalid number. Next, if numerator equal to denominator, if this upper one numerator equal to denominator, then the fraction becomes a whole, that is 1. Anything. You can write numerator 5 and denominator 5. 5 equal to 1. 100 numerator, denominator 100. 100 by 100 equal to 1. So if numerator equal to denominator, then the fraction become the whole. It is 1. This is called unity of fraction. So what is unity of fraction? When numerator equal to denominator, then the fraction become whole. This is called unity of fraction. Next, types of fraction. So many fractions you have learnt, like proper fraction, improper fraction, like fraction, unlike fraction, mixed fraction. So that we'll recall in this part. So types of fraction. First fraction is proper fraction. This is proper fraction. What it is called proper fraction? When numerator is less than the denominator, it shows the part of a whole. So here what? If I am telling numerator equal to capital N and denominator equal to capital D. So when numerator is less than denominator, then it is called proper fraction. So here one figure is given, whole figure. If you break it into 4 parts, here 4 parts, if you this proper figure will let this one is one round roti. Okay, so in this round roti is divided into 4 parts, and we have taken how many parts? 1, 2, 3 parts. So from 4 parts we have taken 3 parts. So the fraction is what? 3 by 4. So here numerator is less than denominator. So this way 3 by 4 is what? Proper fraction. Next is number 2 is improper fraction. What it is meaning? When numerator is more than denominator, it represents the mixture of a whole and a proper fraction. So improper fraction is numerator is greater than denominator. And here what it is presenting? A whole is there and a proper fraction. So look at here. This one is one whole. So this is how many parts? This whole roti has how many parts? 4 parts. So these are 4 parts, and here also how many parts of the how many parts we have selected? 1, 2, 3. So this is one whole and this is 1, 2, 3. So we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How many parts we have? 7 out of 4 parts. So this here numerator is greater than denominator. Here one proper fraction is here one whole number is there and one proper fraction is there. This whole is 1. This proper fraction is 3 by 4. So if we are mixing, what we are getting? 7 by 4. So here numerator is greater than denominator. So this one is known as improper fraction. Next is mixed fraction. Mixed fraction is what? The improper fraction can be written in mixed form, as it is the mixture of a whole number and a fraction. So the improper fraction is written as mixed fraction. So the same thing, it is whole 1 and there 3 by 4. We can write this as this one 7 by 4. This one also 7 by 4. We can write it as 1 by 1 and 3 by 4. So here one whole part is there and other one is 3 by 4. So we can write as 1 3 by 4. How we will read this one? 1 and 3 by 4. So this is what? Mixed fraction. So improper fraction are written in fraction. Same thing. Numerator is greater than denominator. Mixed fraction is what? A whole number and a fraction. Next we will go to like fraction. The fractions with the same denominator are like fractions. So all the fractions which have same denominator. We'll see this roti. It is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 part. Then here it is divided into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 part. Then here it is divided into also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 part. So here we have 1, 2 part. Out of 6 part we have 2 part, means 2 by 6. Here from 6 part we have only 1 part, so 1 by 6. Here from 6 part, total 6 part, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 part, 4 by 6. So look at here, denominator is 6. Here also denominator is 6. Here also denominator is 6. So same denominators are there. That's why 2 by 6, 1 by 6 and 4 by 6. All are what? These are like fractions. Next, unlike fractions. The fractions with the different denominators are unlike fractions. Like fraction we have studied, which have same denominator, but unlike fractions have different denominators. Look at here, different denominators. Here one roti, other roti, third roti are given. Here roti is divided into 2 parts, out of which I have only 1 part. So this one I will write as 1 by 2. Here roti is divided into 3 equal parts, and out of 3 equal parts I have only 2 parts. So this one is 1 by 2, then this one is 2 by 3. Then look at here, roti is divided into 4 equal parts, and out of this I have only 3 parts, 3 by 4. So here look, first one has denominator has 2, second one denominator 3, in third one denominator is 4. So 1 by 2, 2 by 3 and 3 by 4. All the denominator in all these three fractions, denominators are different. So 1 by 2, 2 by 3, 3 by 4 are unlike fractions. Like that you can set an examples. Next we will go to equivalent fractions. Look at here, equivalent fractions are what? The fractions proportional to each other are called equivalent fractions. So last in class 6th you have studied about proportional. What is proportion? Where ratios are same. That one is proportion. So it represents the same amount with different fraction. Let's see here. One roti is divided into two parts. So this one is 1 by 2. We have one roti is divided into 4 parts and here 1, 2. Out of 4 parts we have 2 parts, means 2 by 4. One roti is divided into 6 parts. Out of 6 parts we have 1, 2, 3 parts. So 3 by 6. So 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6. You see, if you cut 2 by 4, 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. What you are getting? 1 by 2. If you are cutting 3 by 6, reduce it. 3 1 is 3, 3 2 is 6. What you are getting? 1 by 2. So in this 1 by 2 equal to 2 by 4 equal to 3 by 6. So all these are same but in different fractions. That's why it is known as equivalent fractions. Here ratios are same. Ratios are same means they are all are 1 by 2. That's why this one is known as equivalent fraction. How we can find out equivalent fractions? So if we are multiplying with same number, we are multiplying the numerator and denominator with the same number, we will get equivalent fractions. Like 1 by 2 is there, we can convert into 2 by 4 by multiplying 2 with numerator and denominator. What you are getting? 2 1 is 2, 2 2 is 4. So like that you can get equivalent fractions. Next, converting a mixed fraction into an improper fraction. So mixed fraction and improper fraction are same, we have studied. Then what are the mixed fraction? We have whole number and one proper fraction. But in improper fraction, the numerator is greater than the denominator. So how we'll do? We have to multiply the denominator with the whole number. Then whatever result you are getting, you have to add with this. Means you will do first 4 into 1. What you are getting? 4. Then this 4 will be added to 4 plus 3. You will get 7. So what it is given? Multiply the denominator of the mixed fraction to the whole number. Here whole number you have multiplied and add it to the numerator. You have added to the numerator. What you have got? 7 by 4. So here 7 is numerator and 4 is denominator. So converting an improper fraction into a mixed fraction. So the same improper fraction 7 by 4 again will convert into mixed fraction. So here we'll divide 7 the numerator by denominator. So 4 1 is 4. What we are getting? The remainder will be 7 minus 4 equal to 3. So this is quotient, then this is remainder. So mixed fraction will be written as quotient by quotient and remainder by divisor. So 7 by 4 equal to quotient is what? 1 and remainder is what? 3. 3 by divisor is what? 4. This one you can write as divisor. So 7 by 4 equal to 1 and 3 by 4. This is mixed fraction. So you can write it as a, what is the, divide the numerator by denominator, that the quotient will be the whole and remainder will be the numerator, while denominator will remain the same. So here what denominator is there, that will remain same, and quotient will be the whole number and remainder will be the numerator. Next is how to find the equivalent fractions. Already I have told, again I am repeating, we have to multiply both the numerator and denominator with the same number. So I have 1 by 2, I'll convert it into equivalent fraction. So if I am multiplying 1 by 2, so I'll multiply the same number with numerator and same number with denominator. So 1 into 2 equal to 2, 2 into 2 equal to 4. Like that, if I am writing 1 by 2 equal to 1 by 2, I can write multiply 3. What I am getting? 3 by 6. Like that, I can multiply 4 to numerator and denominator. 4 by 8. If I am multiplying 10, 2 into 10. The same number with the numerator and denominator, 10 by 20. So here 2 by 4, 3 by 6, 4 by 8, 10 by 20, all are equivalent fractions. Let's go to some example of your book. You have to do all the examples of your book. Then this one is example 2. Ramesh solved 2 by 7 part of an exercise while Seema solved 4 by 5 of it. Who solved lesser part? So here look, this one is 2 by 7, 4 by 5. So denominator is different, that's why they are what fraction? Unlike fractions. So we have to find bigger and lesser. You have studied in class 6. When we have to find bigger or lesser fraction, we have to convert it into like fraction. So converting 2 by 7 and 4 by 5 into like fraction. So look, here numerator is 7, here is numerator is 5. So multiply, if I am multiplying 5, we have to make the denominator same. Sorry, here denominator is 7, here denominator is 5. So if we have to make the denominator equal, so I have to multiply here 5 and I have to multiply here 7. So 2 into 7 into, here I will multiply 5, like that 4 into 5 into, here I multiply 7. So I can get what? The denominator 35. 7 into 5 35, 5 into 7 35. So equal denominator, so that I can get like fraction. So if I am multiplying 5 to the denominator, I will multiply 5 to the numerator. So 10 by 35. Like that, if I am multiplying 7 to the denominator, I have to multiply 7 to the numerator. So 4 into 7 equal to 28. So 5 into 7 equal to 35. So I got like fraction. So 10 by 35, 28 by 35. So if both are like fraction, we can see the numerator or which numerator is bigger. So here we have to solve who has lesser part. So which one is less? Here, since 10 is less than 28, that's why thus 10 by 35 is less than 28 by 35. So who solved lesser part? Our 10 by 35 is less than, thus you can write as, which one is 10 by 35? 2 by 7. 2 by 7 is less than 4 by 5. So who has solved 2 by 7 part? Ramesh. Hence Ramesh solved lesser part, that is 2 by 7. Next, example 3. Samira purchased 3.5 kg apples and 4 3/4 kg oranges. What is the total weight of fruits purchased by her? Total weights means you have to add. So total weight of fruits equal to weight of apples, weight of oranges. So weight of apples is how much? 3.5 kg. Then weight of oranges is 4 and 3/4 kg. This one we can write it as 3.5 plus 4 and 3/4 kg. Now these two are in mixed fraction. We have to convert it into improper fraction. So 2 3 ja 6 plus 1 7. 7/2 plus 4 4 ja 16. 16 plus 3 19. 19/4 kg. So here these two are in unlike fraction. So we have to convert it into like fraction. So here this one is 4, this one is 2. 2 can be converted into 4. So 7 into by 2 into. So what will multiply? If we will multiply 2, it will be converted into like fraction. So if we are multiplying 2 to the denominator, we have to multiply 2 to the numerator. Then 19/4. Here 4 is there. What will multiply? 1. So 7 2 ja 14. 2 2 ja 4. Then 19 1 ja 19. 4 1 ja 4. So now we have like fractions. Now we can add it. So if there is like fraction, if the denominator is equal, then you can add the numerator. So 14 plus 19 equal to 33 by, you have to write the same denominator. Don't add the denominator. You have to write same denominator, kg. So now 33/4 kg is the total weight, and we have to convert it into mixed fraction again. So you can here 33/4. So 4 8 ja 32. So what you are getting? 1 remainder. So you will write quotient as a whole number, 8 by remainder as a numerator 1, and the denominator will be 7. Same, that is 4. So in mixed fraction what you will write? 8 and 1/4 kg. Next, example 4. Suman studies for 5 and 2/3 hours daily. She devotes 2 and 4/5 hours of her time for science and mathematics. How much time does she devote for other subject? Devote means spend. So she devoted 2 and 4/5 hours. So total time of studies 5 and 2/3. So total time of Suman studies 5 and 2/3 hours. We can write it as improper fraction. 5 3 ja 15 plus 2 17. 17/3 hours. Then time devoted by her for science and mathematics is 2 and 4/5 hours. So 2 and 4/5 hours. So you can write it as improper fraction. 5 2 ja 7 for 11. 5 2 ja 10 plus 4 14. 14/5 hours. Thus time devoted by her for other subjects. So total time minus time devoted by science and mathematics. So you can write total time minus time for science and mathematics equal to how much? Total time equal to 17/3 minus time for science and mathematics is 14/5 hours. So let's see. So here denominator is different, so these are unlike fractions, we have to convert it to like fraction. So there 3 are there, 5 are there. 3 can't be converted into 5, 5 also can't be converted into 3. So you'll multiply 5 into 3 equal to 15. We can do it like this. So 17 into 3 into 5. So 3 5 is 15. So we have multiplied 5 to denominator, so we can multiply 5 to numerator minus 14 5. So 5 into 3, so here 14 into 3 hours. So what you are getting? 17 5 ja 85, 5 3 ja 15. 85/15, then 14 3 ja 42, 5 3 ja 15 hours. Now it is in like fractions. So when there is like fraction, numerator is same, you can add or subtract. So here you can subtract the numerator. So 85 minus 42 equal to 43/15. Same denominator, hours. Now you convert this improper fraction into mixed. So where you will go? You will go to, you will divide it 43/15. So 15 2 ja 30. 3. So this one is quotient, this one is remainder. So you will write this is divisor. So first you will write quotient and remainder by divisor, hours. So 2 and 13/15 hours is what? The answer, the time devoted for other subjects.